Matteo Ricci. Early life. Ricci was born October 6, 1552 in Macerata, part of the Papal States, and today a city in the Italian region of March. He made his classical studies in his native tongue and studied law at Rome for 2 years. He entered the Society of Jesus in April 1571 at the Roman College. While there, in addition to philosophy and theology, he also studied mathematics, cosmology, and astronomy under the direction of Father Christopher Clavius. His works. Matteo Ricci was an Italian Jesuit priest and one of the founding figures of the Jesuit China missions. His 1602 map of the world in Chinese characters introduced the findings in European exploration to East Asia. He is considered a servant of God in Catholicism. Continue. Ricci arrived at the Portuguese settlement of Macau in 1582, where he began his missionary work in China. He became the first European to enter the Forbidden City of Beijing in 1601, when invited by the Wanli Emperor, who sought his selective services in matters such as court, astronomy, and calendrical science. Confucianism is defined as the system of ethics, education, and statesmanship taught by Confucius and his disciples, stressing love for humanity, ancestor worship, reverence for parents, and harmony in thought and conduct. The Three Fundamental Principles of the Natural Law by Matteo Ricci. 1. The existence of a personal God. He argues the material things of this world do not come into being of their own accord. In looking at a global cast in bronze, it becomes apparent that the things appearing on it, namely its topographical features, were placed there by the craftsman who made it. None of these features would have originated by themselves. With this being the reality of the globe, then how much more this reality that the sun, moon, stars, earth, and the features on it having their origins not of themselves. However, if something was of its own self, able to duplicate itself, what need would it even have of self-creation? Ultimately, if no self existed to bring about its own creation, then the one who was the creator of self would be someone other than the self-created. 2. Immortality of the soul. Turning to the soul, Ricci states that humans possess two of the three different types of souls, these being the baser animalistic soul and the spiritual soul, which lives forever. Therefore, unlike plants and animals, a person's soul keeps living even after a corporeal death because it exists of its own accord, being only dependent on the body to receive the ability to perceive the things of this world, a very gnostic, originistic view indeed. A quote by Matteo Ricci: "It's as if the Lord of heaven has a greater love for birds and beasts than for man." 3. Eternal reward or punishment. The good suffer and the evil thrive. Although it appears that there is an imbalance in the world, Ricci makes it clear that the Lord of heaven will measure out in impartial fairness the rewards each receives. Unfortunately, he places this in the context of an ever-burning hell. The Confucianist view is that the souls of the wicked simply evaporate and cease to be with the corruption of the body at death. Certainly, the Chinese view is more in accord with true biblical principles. However, at least Reggie's view highlights the ultimate justice of God. And this ends here.